Wear a big party chainsaw, go to drinking beer. A couple of dozen games of darts 3 or 4 times a year. Sort me nuts and bolts, sharpen up my knife. Escape from the youngsters, the TV and the wife. In me shed, me lovely little shed. Might as well get a Chesterfield to toy.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks again for clicking on that video. I appreciate that support as always. In this video, I'm just going to go over how I installed my Rotopax fuel pack on the back of my Grizzly. It's mounted on an OEM Yamaha plastic box, so I've had a bunch of questions on how I mounted it. It's not super complicated, but I'm actually going to change it, how it's mounted now, and make it better in my mind. But maybe you guys can leave it down in the comments what you might do differently. Or maybe you think my way is not good at all, but it's been on there for a year with no issues, so that's good. Anyways, we're going to get into it there now. Well, guys, I also wanted to give you guys a little update on my life, what's been going on. Me and the wife recently just had our little baby boy. It was a hectic week, I'll say. I thought we were going to lose him twice. The wife went through some issues too, had the emergency C-section, but the wife is healing up great now. She's moving around a lot better. The little boy's getting bigger, he's gaining weight, so he's all good, so don't worry about that. So that's why I'm not able to get out and do any real riding videos, because I have to feed him every 3 hours or so all night, and you know, it's hard to get away doing that. So I'll be probably doing a few more shed videos, gear videos, and keep the content coming for you guys. But appreciate your guys' patience at this time, and yeah, family first, right? Alright guys, I guess we'll start right here. This is my Rotopax made in the US of A gas can. This is 1.75 gallons or 6.6 liters. It's been a good size for me for my style trips. Sometimes I go a bit long, 130 kilometer range. I'll have to convert that in miles, but you know, it's probably 70, 80 miles, something like that. And the Grizzly's not the best on gas, I would say, but which is kind of odd for a single cylinder, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to be as good as my old one. But that's a different topic. So this is the Rotopax gas can. I told you guys the size. These are not cheap, but I find you get what you pay for type thing. This is a good quality, made in America, and it served me good. It's been on for over a year now. And I haven't had any issue with the gas jug or the way that I have it installed. So I bought 2 mounts, one extra one. I was actually going to install it on my Africa Twin motorcycle. It just basically comes with a little round mounting plate, some nice bolts, washers, and some lock nuts, and then the actual spinning mechanism that keeps it on. So that's not rocket science. I have an extra one now. So basically all I did with mine, this is OEM Yamaha box like I mentioned. It's just thin-walled plastic, but I centered it here in the center of my of the box. Marked the holes, drilled down through, opened up a little bit of a hole in the back so I could see where my bolts came down through. Put on a couple different washers to disperse the load, I'll say. And yeah, it's been working now for over a year. So I was a little bit skeptical because it's only plastic it's mounted to, but it's treated me great. Like I said, over a year of use and haven't had a moment's issue with it. Alright, so the point of my video today was to kind of show you guys how I have it set up. Now, not going to leave it like that. I planned on doing this before, but I just never got around to it. Been busy with everything, life, you know how that goes. But now we're going to crack a beer here. I already cut out a piece of aluminum. It's about 3 inches by 3 inches or 3.5 by 3 inches. This is just scrap aluminum that I dug out of the metal bin there at work that they throw away all the time. I seem to save all the big pieces of aluminum that I can. Use it for projects at home. I have tons of it, so just cut it out of a big piece. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to make that into basically one big back plate, which would disperse the weight even better than just the washers. So we'll make that now. So it has some rough edges on it. I'm just going to use my file, but if you had a grinder with like a sanding disc on it, you could just zip off the edges nice and neat. But we're going to do that now. Get rid of these sharp edges. Alright, got the little square back plate, cut the size, and I got the edges rounded off just so you don't have any pokies. But honestly, if I had the right size hole saw, because I have a hole saw kit at home inside, but it only goes up to about 2 1/4, 2.5 maybe. But it'd be nice to have like a 3.5 inch just to give you that bigger thing. It'd be a nicer look, nice and round, and match the round plate. But oh well, you're not going to see it. It's on the inside anyway. Also, if you wanted, you could paint this black just to hide it a bit better. I'm just going to leave mine natural. Alright, so just if you guys are wondering, the diameter for this mount would be 4 inch. So if you guys had a 4 inch hole saw, take a nice cut of aluminum or even like a thin wood, whatever you guys had laying around, 4 inch would look a lot nicer and hold obviously better, but this is all I had, and I don't have a 4 inch hole saw. So anyways, we're going to mark out the holes. I'll just color it in a bit. Everything stays nice. And good old aluminum is pretty soft, so it's easy to punch. Now we got the holes all marked out and punched. Punched to the center. Just need to drill them out. Like I said, measure your drill bit against your bolt that's going to hold it on, just so you don't make it too sloppy. I just got a board, a little chunk of 2x6 I saved. I don't want to put holes in these nice mats that my buddy Scotian sent me. There we go. Alright guys, got all 4 of the bolts through. I put one small washer on each one, and then I got the lock nuts on there. They just need to be tightened down, and this should be good to go. Alright, so that's the finished product. It's stronger than what I had there before, and the other spot I've had, the other way I had it with like the bigger washers gradually getting smaller. Oh, sorry, smaller. That lasted for over a year and never had an issue with it, so this should be plenty strong. If you guys wanted to make it, you know, something that you slide in and put on, it's even bigger to displace it more, then that's even better. I wanted to give a big thank you and a shout out to Ryan Duncan down in California, police officer down there, and he sent me this awesome shirt. Hopefully you guys can see it. Los Angeles Police Department. He sent me a couple of those challenge coins, so I really appreciate that, man. Those coins are so cool. I got them down in the man cave with the other coins and stuff that I have, but yeah, I appreciate that support. stay safe down there. Me and Wendell, we thank you for it, and yeah, thanks, man. Alright guys, that's it. That's how I installed my my Rotopax fuel can. Like I said, that's just the way I did it. I know my buddy Quadding Seuss, he has a different brand, but it's basically the same thing. He put his on the side of his storage thing. I think he might even have a metal bracket on his. Metal's gonna be better no matter what, but with my OCD, if I only had one one fuel pack on one side, that would really screw with me. So one fuel pack right in the middle, that just settles the OCD down a lot for me. So but anyways, boys, like I was saying, man, I don't have a ton of time anymore right now with this everything that's going on. I told you guys earlier, like when I first started filming this video, it was about 12:30. It's 7:51 now. I had to do father stuff. But anyways, I got back out, and I'm gonna try to get a few more of these types of videos. I'd love to do an overhaul of my utility trailer. I have a few videos of a few things I've done to it already, and I just want to put it all together. But yeah, that'll be another video, and I got a few other ideas too. So anyways, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I thank you guys so much for the support. If you guys are not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. It super helps out my channel. I appreciate it as always. Thanks for coming back, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.